bad outreach is dead. Cold email is a great way to validate your offer. It's fast, you can test really fast and you can scale really fast. There's a few different kind of personalization, I think. You can have personalization by pain point. You can get really granular, but it's hard to do it at scale.
What metrics do you use to measure the campaign success?
I think the worst probably thing is to send out cold emails from your main domain.
Hello, welcome back to Odys podcast. My name is Aneta Samkov, and today my guest is Joel Kuusamo, the CEO of Bear City Leads. Today we're going to talk about cold email outreach. So actually, can you tell us, because oftentimes I hear cold email outreach doesn't work, it's dead. Is it?
Is it dead?
Yeah.
I think bad outreach is dead.
Okay.
What I mean by that is the quality is rising, the bottom is rising, what is acceptable, what prospects, they receive so much CEOs, they receive so much email, cold outreach. So like bad mass sent, like bulk sent email, I think that's dead, but I think it's evolving. So you need to be better, you need to send more value, more targeted, and really bring your A game. I think then cold outreach is alive and well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why is cold email outreach such a powerful tool for lead generation? Like what makes it unique compared to other channels like paid ads or social media?
I think cold outreach and cold email is the only channel you really can directly get into your prospects' inbox and reach them. For example, let's say I had a SEO agency and I would like to target. I have an SEO agency here in Estonia, and I would like to target local restaurants in Argentina. So I think you could go with ads, you could maybe call there, but I think email is a great way to go straight to the source, and that applies to everywhere. And another thing I think is cold email is a great way to validate your offer. So if you want to expand, let's say outside Estonia or outside Finland, my home country, small markets, and companies often want to expand elsewhere. So that's a great way to test. Let's run one campaign. We want to go to USA.
Okay.
Let's test 3 different offers, send it out today. Tomorrow we have results. Offer 1 worked, offer 2 didn't, offer 3 was great. I think that the speed of validation is a key element there.
It's fast.
It's fast. You can test really fast and you can scale really fast. And but yeah, social media, paid ads, I think those are really nice complements also with the cold email.
Sure. So what are the most common mistakes you see agencies make when they try to approach other companies through cold email outreach?
I think one is definitely talking about what I do. I do this, I do that. I can help you with this and that, and our product has this feature and that feature, and me. When it should be you. How can I help you? How can I help you solve that specific problem that you have? I think that's one thing. And another is, I think some of fundamentals are maybe missing for some agencies, like just the email infrastructure. How are your emails set up? Because no matter how good your offer is, if it doesn't reach your prospect, it goes to spam or it goes here and there. It doesn't really matter what you write. So I think those 2 things, like basic email infrastructure and talking about what I do, not what I can do for you.
Okay. So what are the essential elements of high converting campaign?
I think definitely the fundamentals. So having I think offer is the king. You can mix up a lot of things. You can have a little bit poor deliverability, maybe a bad subject line, maybe bad personalization. But if our offer is really good, hey, we do this for you better than everybody else, cheaper than everybody else. It's gonna convert. It's going to be good. And similarly, if your everything else is good, you have a perfect email deliverability, you have perfect subject lines, personalization, but your offer just isn't good, it's not going to convert.
Yeah.
So I think the fundamentals of email deliverability, the copywriting, your offer, and maybe a little bit of personalization. That's not too important, but definitely the offer. I think is the most important one.
Yeah, if you don't have good offer, like
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. But as mentioned earlier, cold email is a great way to test your offer.
Yes.
Yes, have a few different 5 different offers going at the same time, and you can see, okay, we got meetings here, we got meetings there, no meetings here. And now we can take that information, what offer works, and we can go to social media with that. We can go to paid ads with that and take that validation to other channels.
So does it differ across different industries, how you approach the people through cold email outreach?
Yeah. I think the fundamentals stay the same. Like you have to have a good email infrastructure. You have to do the basic things the same way. What differs is the research. Of course, for example, if I do SEO, if I contact local restaurants or I contact big brands like Nike, Adidas, they have. I want to do SEO for both, but they both have vastly different problems that I'm solving. So the research differs a lot, and where you find your information. For some markets, you have to use public tools. For some markets, you have to talk to some people or do some research. So yeah, the research part, I think, differs a lot.
So you mentioned personalization before. How important it is? Can you tell us more about it?
There's a few different kind of personalization, I think. You can have personalization by pain point. For SEO agencies have different pain points than marketing agencies who have different pain points than car washing business. That's kind of personalization. And then you have personalization based on job title. So CEO, marketing officer, and they have different pain points. But when people think about personalization, they think about like triggers or something AI generated. Hey Aneta, I saw you did this and that, and that's why I'm contacting you. And I think personalization is a multiplier. So if your offer works without personalization, you just send without personalization and the offer works. After you apply personalization to it, make it more about that prospect, it's gonna multiply your results. But if your offer brings 0 results, 0 times multiply, it's gonna be zero still. So yeah, I think it's a multiplier of sorts.
Okay, and how granular do you have to get with the personalization?
You can get really granular, like deep into every prospect, and I think that's one of the best ways to do it. But it's hard to do it at scale.
Exactly.
Yeah. So ideally, every time I send an email to a prospect, the email would be, I vision that when they get the email, they read it, they're like, oh, I did not even think about, did not know that about my company, or this is a great insight. This is valuable. Just this email is valuable to me. But it's when you do it to 1,000, 10,000, 50,000 at the scale, it gets a bit hard, because not every company has public data all over internet. So for some companies you can go really inside. It's almost like a mini consultation. And for some companies you have to go a little bit more generic.
So how do you personalize at scale?
You can use different tools. I like to use Clay, which is I think the most popular with cold outreach community, where you can track different signals. Are they hiring? Do they have a funding round? You can use different AI tools to find information about the company. Does this fit for our ICP? I think, different tools, but Clay is most, at least for me, most used for sure.
How can data from cold email outreach campaigns, like replies, meeting rates, like interest signals, be used to kind of complement or broaden your SEO or digital growth strategies?
So how can you take the results from cold email?
How can they inform your other strategies? How can you use them to optimize?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I think definitely seeing when you A/B test with cold email, and let's for example say we would like to expand to United States, and we are targeting marketing agency CEOs, and we test with cold email 5 different offers. It's our product, but 5 different kind of how we message it. What's the message market fit, and we try to find that, and we run the campaign for a few days. We can see, okay, our number one offer got the most results. We can take that offer. We can apply it to paid ads. Now that we know which offer works for which market, we can tailor our ads based on that. And similarly, if I, as a company CEO, do LinkedIn and LinkedIn content, I can tailor my content around that offer, because I know that offer works. The pain points we were targeting in that email resonate. So you can take that validation from cold email and apply it to. And another way, I think, is just when sending out how they work like together, cold email and, for example, LinkedIn. If you take cold email campaign, the people who receive the email, some of them are going to be, okay, who's this guy emailing me? What's this company? They will take the, okay, search Joel Kuusamo, Bear City Leads. What's this all about? And if I do LinkedIn, they will go to my LinkedIn and they will read more. So if I do LinkedIn, I'll do cold email. They like complement each other, because people will do research and they will see, okay, he knows what he's talking about, or he doesn't know what he's talking about. Either way. Yeah.
And how about A/B testing? Do you do A/B testing?
Yeah, and I recommend everybody do. Without some kind of systemic testing process, it's just shooting a shotgun in the dark, hoping something sticks. But yeah, definitely A/B test. Start with your offer, get that right. After that, you can go with the smaller fixes like subject line, personalization. These, but definitely A/B test.
What metrics do you use to measure the campaign success?
I think positive replies is probably the most common one. And after that, I think, or even before that, meetings booked. And if you want to go even deeper, like revenue generated from the meeting. But usually the easiest and where you can see the quickest results is positive replies, because sometimes the deals take so much time. They take 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks to close the deal. So it's tough to measure from the revenue. Yeah. So you go by positive replies. I think that's the number one.
Okay. Email deliverability is key.
That's key.
You already said. Yeah. So what are the biggest issues you encounter with deliverability? What are the biggest challenges?
I think it's a cat and mouse game with Google and Outlook. Mm-hmm. They are trying to keep their customers' inboxes clean, as they should. That's their job. Yeah. And our job is to get our message to the right recipient. And it's a little bit of cat and mouse game. Google and Outlook will tighten a little bit. Outreach agencies, we will come up with a new strategy. So it's a back and forth. But for deliverability, what I think most maybe do wrong, or what I see doing wrong, outside of like outreach agencies, for like companies who just decide to do, hey, we want to do cold email internally. I think not diversifying your domains, so having subdomains. I think the worst probably thing is to send out cold emails from your main domain. For example, I would be sending out of personalize.com. Yeah. And I do a bad campaign, happens sometimes. Yeah. And people will mark my email as spam. So now it's affecting my main domain. And the next time I want to send my bookkeeper or accountant, hey, this is last quarter's receipts, it will go to the spam folder, just like my regular. So you never do outreach from your main domain. You have infrastructure of subdomains, different kind of names that you know they can burn, they can be blacklisted, and it doesn't matter. That was just a subdomain. So I think that's definitely probably number one issue.
Sure. So how can you improve the deliverability?
Yeah, have do the opposite. Instead of one main domain, have loads of subdomains. Warm them up. Oh, that's for previous point as well. Warming up. So instead of buying a subdomain and doing the account, sending straight away, buying the domain today, starting the campaign today, that's gonna be a big no. Okay. You're going to get blacklisted within days. So you want to make your accounts and warm them up properly. And another thing is to keep your lead list hygiene good. So let's say I want to contact SaaS companies in Nordics, and I have 1,000 SaaS company in my lead list, but actually 20% of them are manufacturing companies, 10% of them are hairdressers. So I have a mismatch bad lead list. So when I send my campaign to that list, I know all the hairdressers or all the manufacturing companies, everybody is going to mark me as spam because it's not relevant for them. So keeping your lead list tight, rather smaller than bigger, I think that's a definite key.
What are good ways to warm up the account?
Yeah, I think all cold outreach agencies use either of Instantly or SmartLead, which are tools for sending those cold emails, and they have built-in warm-up pools. So I've used both of them. Both work great, and they've built it so that you can once you have your accounts inside the tool, you turn the warm-up on, and that's it. So it works really great, and both are good products.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
What about the data protection laws? How do you deal with that?
Those are important ones.
Yeah.
GDPR.
Yeah.
We have CAN spam, I think is
Yes.
the Canada one.
Yes.
Germany has really tight protection laws. In Europe, for example, as United States does not have GDPR, I think, and for example, in Europe, the general rule is that you can send cold emails if it's relevant to the recipient. It has to be the personal work email. So I can't, for example, send my emails to customer service at companyname.com because it's not going to anybody specific. It's going somewhere.
Okay.
That's not good. So I want to send it to CEO or first name, last name of the company. And it has to be relevant. So that's kind of the general rule is you have to be relevant. It has to be a business address. Sending to personal emails, that's a big no-no.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big no-no. And if somebody asks to be removed from the list or unsubscribed, you have to follow those.
Yeah, and you have to have that unsubscribe option.
Yes, yes. And when they ask to unsubscribe and you for some reason don't do it, and later in a month you send another campaign, they get the email, then they are going to be really mad.
Yeah.
And that's not good. So yeah, keep your block list, unsubscribe lists clean. So apply whenever anybody wants to be removed from future mailing. Yeah, do it. Yeah.
So how can you actually integrate cold email outreach with other marketing channels like SEO, LinkedIn, event sponsorship? How can you do it in the right way to maximize client acquisition?
Yeah, the one way we talked about a little bit about validating the message and sending out emails. People will look at who sent the email. They will go to the LinkedIn. But I think just integrating results from, let's say, you get a case study from SEO. We of course want to use it in our LinkedIn content. We want to take the case study. We want to use the case study in our outreach. So we take that to the email as well. So take the results and expand to all channels. I think that is really good.
And how can you take advantage of market signals to better time your campaign?
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the time it. So let's say you have a list of 1,000 potential companies that you would really like to work with. And for example, using tools like Clay, you can monitor that list with intent signals that are specific to your business. For example, me, I'm doing cold outreach. So for me, an important signal would be if a company has a new sales director. So I know they are coming into the company, they have new ideas, they have probably a little bit of budget to spend. That's when they get a new sales director, that's a good time for me to do the outreach. And if I don't have a tool like Clay or something else, it's really hard to track all the companies at the same time. It's just you would have to scroll LinkedIn day in, day out and see what's coming up there. But I would definitely use a lot of signals, and they also work great with personalization. And when you're sending an email, you want to answer the question why now, or the for the prospect. Why are we sending you this email? Why are we sending it now? We noticed that your company has a new sales director, so you're probably doing this and that. And that's a reason for us to contact them. And there's a million different signals you can
Yeah,
use.
can you name a few?
You have the job new hires.
Yeah.
You have job openings, funding. So if we have a SaaS company and they got a funding round,
Okay.
we probably know they want results quickly and fast. Those are probably the more common ones, more used ones. Then we can go really deep into when we do the market research for each client, and we want to find out what kind of public databases are available for that company. For example, recently I built a company for I built a lead list for a company where we used some Swedish public construction database to find project managers from new construction projects. When Swedish companies start to build, they put it into some kind of database. That information is public, and we can use that in our outreach. Hey, we noticed that you have a new so all companies have different signals that are valuable to them. And I think going beyond the basic hiring or new job or funding round, going deeper and deeper, I think that's the key going forward as well.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about the future of email outreach? How will it look or maybe change in the next couple of years? How do you see it?
It's changing really fast.
Really?
It's changing really fast. Even in the past, what worked 1 year ago, or even what worked 3 months ago, is not working now.
Really? Why?
It's going really fast because it's a lot of companies have noticed how effective tool it can be to grow your company.
Okay.
So I think different CEOs are getting hundreds of emails a day or a week. So it's really tough to stand out in the crowd. So I think going forward, there's not going to be like bad emails anymore.
Okay.
Every email that's going to get through or going to get meetings or get leads has to be valuable to the recipient. Almost like when they read the email, it's going to be, hey, I wish I got this sooner, or I could even pay to receive this email. Or one thing is going forward, and even now, is to, I think, bring value from the first email onwards. For example, if you have what we've been doing with a SEO company, we can identify the pain points of their prospect, and we will send the prospect a SEO dashboard. Just, hey, here you go. This is your current SEO situation. Here are your current problems. So we are bringing value straight away. We are showing them how their SEO situation is right now, and we are doing it at scale. And it's even better if you can identify the problems that they probably did not even know they had. So, hey, I noticed you have this and this and this problem. Do you mind if I fix it for you? So I think that's the way going forward, providing value, identifying problems, going deep there.
Do you see any use of AI in cold email outreach?
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I think it's here to stay. I think I use it. I think for research purposes, it's really valuable. Sometimes you have a client and they want to target a new group of new market segment. Hey, let's try it here. And you have no idea what it is and how it works. So you have to start doing research. Of course, the best ones are if you can do interviews like this in-person interviews or Zoom. But if you don't have that option, you want to go AI, find everything you can about the industry, what problems they have, how are they currently solving the problems, I think that's really really good use case. And of course, personalization for emails. I think everybody has received a email where you can see, okay, this was AI written all the way. You have the long dashes, M dashes. That's a clear sign. That's AI written.
Yeah, so you have to edit always.
Yeah, you have to edit, and I don't recommend doing copywriting fully by AI, or at least not double checking everything. I think it's a great tool for ideation, coming up with different angles, but it will look like AI if you don't edit it manually, add your own thoughts, inputs. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So if you're interested in finding out more, follow Joel on LinkedIn. You can also contact him through there. Follow me on LinkedIn and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.